Hello everyone! In this video, we will recommend the top 10 best series on Netflix 2025 so far. If you enjoy this compilation of movies, don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned until the end of the video and share your favorite film with us in the comments. Number 10. The Witcher, Season 4, 2025.
Be mine.
Can we win this fight? We can if we build an hobby of our own.
Geralt is a monster hunter for hire who travels the continent, slaying monsters and navigating the complex political landscape of the world. Yennefer is one of the most powerful mages on the continent who rose from humble beginnings to become a prominent member of the Brotherhood of Sorcerers, and Cirilla, known predominantly as Ciri, is hunted by forces who want to harness and use the mysterious and powerful abilities she possesses due to the presence of the elder blood in her lineage. All three of the main characters are bound together by fate, and as the story progresses, their relationships become closer and more complex, forming an ad hoc family unit. Number 9. Wednesday, Season 2, 2025.
And where fun goes to die.
Wednesday. Adams, Jenna Ortega, returns to prowl the gothic halls of Nevermore Academy, where fresh foes and woes await. This season, Wednesday must navigate family, friends, and old adversaries, propelling her into another year of delightfully dark and kooky mayhem. Armed with her signature razor-sharp wit and deadpan charm, Wednesday is also plunged into a new bone-chilling supernatural mystery. Creator/showrunners Alfred Gough and Miles Miller return for the spine-tingling second season of Wednesday, alongside executive producer and director Tim Burton. Number 8. House of Guinness, 2025.
The death of your father has served to poke a stick in a hornet's nest.
In the 19th century, the death of Sir Benjamin Guinness leaves a void that extends far beyond the family. The rise of the Guinness Brewery is inextricably linked to his name, but now the terms of his will determine the lives of his children. Arthur, Edward, Anne, and Ben face decisions that will affect the brewery's power, influence, and future. Loyalties and rivalries emerge, accompanied by secrets that strain the family's bond. The repercussions of his legacy are also felt in the streets of Dublin and the burgeoning city of New York. Torn between tradition and their own ambitions, the heirs grapple with how to shape their father's legacy. Number 7. Ransom Canyon, 2025.
Extra rides for you.
In the vast plains of Texas lies Ransom Canyon, a rugged yet beautiful landscape that is home to Staten Kirkland, the reclusive owner and sole resident of the sprawling Double K Ranch. While fighting on the front lines against external threats that endanger his way of life and his beloved land, he is also confronted by the shadows of his own past. At the same time, Quinn O'Grady returns to Ransom Canyon after years of absence. Once often overshadowed, she now seeks a fresh start after her career as a concert pianist in New York City didn't go as planned. In her old stomping grounds, she hopes to find a new path in life, but her return brings back not only memories, but also old feelings. Number 6. Department Q, 2025.
Is this some kind of joke, yeah?
Very, eager.
Which is code for pain in the arse.
Carl Mork, Matthew Good, is a former top police officer in Edinburgh who is assigned a new cold case while grappling with guilt after an attack that left his partner paralyzed and another officer killed. Upon returning to duty, he is tasked with setting up Department Q, a new cold case unit that is little more than a publicity stunt. Initially, Carl is happy to be sidelined. He's content to spend his days playing solitaire and hanging out. But as time passes, Carl's detective instincts are reawakened, and his new basement department becomes an unlikely magnet for the misfits and oddballs of Chief Super Moira's police team. Number 5. The R Murders, 2025.
Are you expecting anyone?
After a severe personal crisis, police officer Hannah Allander, Carla Sane, moves to the picturesque but rugged winter sports region of R to start a new life. Hannah hopes to distance herself from her turbulent past, but the idyllic setting of the small town is deceptive. When a brutal murder occurs amidst the peaceful snowscape, Hannah becomes involved in the investigation. Together with the ambitious and conscientious detective Daniel Linskog, Cardo Razazzi, she forms an unlikely team. While Daniel is focused on advancing his career, Hannah tries to rediscover herself and her place in life. Number 4. Running Point, 2025.
The leap of faith that you're in control of. You got this.
Everyone is horny for everyone they work with, but you don't do anything about it.
A reformed party girl must prove herself as a businesswoman when she's unexpectedly put in charge of her family's pro basketball team. Isla, the only sister in a family of brothers, is ambitious and often overlooked. But when her brother is forced to resign from his position as president of the Los Angeles Waves, she's appointed in his place. Now that she's stepping up into the family business, she's going to have to prove to her skeptical brothers, the board, and the larger sports community that she was the right choice for the job. Over the course of the series, she sets out to do just that, especially in the unpredictable, male-dominated world of sports. Number 3. Cassandra, 2025.
Cassandra, bist du ihr nachempfunden?
Ich verstehe die Frage nicht.
Germany's oldest smart home has stood empty for over 50 years, ever since its previous owners died under mysterious circumstances. With Samira and her family, it finally finds new residents, prompting the reactivation of the electronic household helper, Cassandra. Developed in the 1970s to take over household chores, Cassandra was deactivated after the deaths of the former inhabitants. But now she sees her opportunity. Her goal is to be more than just a helpful presence in the background. Cassandra considers herself an indispensable member of the family and is determined to do everything in her power to avoid being abandoned again, by any means necessary. Number 2. The Eternaut, 2025.
Y con eso te vas a defender.
In the middle of summer 1963, it begins to snow in Buenos Aires. Anyone who comes into contact with the snowflakes dies instantly. Juan Salvo, Ricardo Darin, and his family are having a visit from some friends when the catastrophe begins. First, they barricade themselves inside. Then they fashion protective suits, including some from diving masks. While searching for food, they discover that the deadly snow has claimed the lives of millions. Juan and his group quickly realize that this is not a natural phenomenon, but an attack by an alien force. Despite having no combat experience, they take up the unequal fight against the invaders. Number 1. The Waterfront, 2025.
Right here in the mud. Sorry. Do not apologize. Jesus.
The Buckley family once owned a thriving fishing empire in the coastal town of Havenport, North Carolina. But when Harlan Buckley, Holt McCallany, the family patriarch, suffers 2 heart attacks in quick succession, the long-established family business is threatened with collapse. Desperately, his wife May, Maria Bello, and son Kane, Jake Weary, try to save the business and don't shy away from illegal methods. As they increasingly slip into moral and legal gray areas, Harlan's daughter Bree, Melissa Benoit, a former CFO struggling with alcoholism, fights to maintain a relationship with her son.